Hello. Motherfucker. There, that should fix it. More hag sculpting. I think we're getting close to finished.
How close to finished?
Maybe tonight, close to finished.
So also tonight we are streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. Hello YouTube, welcome to the party. We don't have integrated chat yet, but that will be something I will be working on.
So
if anybody pops into the chat, then I guess I will be reading messages out loud.
It's gonna require
so the other platform can see what's going on.
It's going to require you paying attention. Oh dear. Oh no. But yes, I did cheat a little. I did a little bit of between stream sculpting. Mostly just odd angles, getting up in on the underneathy bits that are hard to do on camera.
We have Granny got a nice backside.
She do. Granny do have a nice backside. But yeah, a little bit of between streams sculptating. Cleaned up a little bit of the burn side, just a touch.
Sounds good.
Mm. No?
It's fine.
So who gets the stuff first?
Twitch does.
Twitch gets it first?
Yeah.
So if you want to see the very newest content, you have to tune into Twitch. As long as there's no sound on, it should be okay. How unsynced are they?
About 20 seconds.
About 20 seconds? That's not too bad. I will say we make absolutely no guarantee that your mileage will be similar to ours.
Yeah, this is true.
Seen a couple of streams where I was watching the same stream on different devices and getting lag of like days.
Mine wasn't so bad. I would be watching something and then desperately need to go to the bathroom, so I popped it onto the phone, and the phone was like slightly ahead of the computer, but it would be like just.
When I was watching Chuck's last live stream, I prefer to watch it on the Roku box on the big TV.
Yeah.
But I was doing chat in the on my phone, and it was about 4 or 5 minutes of lag between the two.
Okay, that's crazy.
Like I had plenty of time to see something on the big TV and then walk out to the living room, type some stuff, and I still hadn't caught up to where I was. It could be app specific. It could be because I signed into the one first as well. Like, I don't know if there's a sort of a queuing thing as you log in. I just know it was fairly different. But as far as we know, if you want to see the future here, you have to do it on Twitch.
So Chewy says that there's no option to chat within YouTube stream. I wonder if that's specific.
There's no option to chat with the YouTube. Are you watching it on the TV or on a phone?
Are you logged into YouTube?
I wasn't, or maybe I was.
Not you.
When I was chatting with on.
I would think you'd have to be logged in order to chat.
Probably.
That only makes sense.
Unless it just showed you as guest or whatever.
How do I want to test this?
Aren't you looking at the YouTube chat?
I am, but I'm logged in. I'm on the studio, so that I would assume has different rules. Okay, sorry about that duplicate audio there. Oh, no. Okay.
Just have no chat?
Nope, we do have chat.
We do have chat. Just Chewy has no chat.
Just Chewy doesn't have chat.
No. Banned. So as long as we're on YouTube, did you want to post anywhere that we're also on YouTube tonight? Or just if anybody happens by?
Get any kinks worked out, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, we have a book run fast.
Book McRun Fast.
Book run fast has chat on YouTube. Awesome, thank you.
Out my to get out my reference photo.
Mm.
Light proper up a bit again. He's been banned from YouTube. The evidence is mounting. Her YouTube behaviors have been noted. And thus the baninating. Hello, potato.
Hi, potatoes.
Now she's grown accustomed to attention while we're down here doing this.
Yeah, I guess. You have to stay within reach of the hand there.
Yeah, she doesn't quite get that part of it.
I know. Cats usually don't.
I mean,
Or they do, and they do it on purpose.
that cat definitely does.
Sure, you can hear the squeaks.
Yep.
No, I suppose I could put a Twitch chat on the screen, because right now it's just the thumbnail.
You can't see the Twitch chat, only I can see Twitch chat.
Everybody else
Everybody else.
is on the video. Here, let me just do it.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'm like, I can't even brain how to explain this right now. There. So what are you doing?
I'm just kind of jacking her up a little bit so I can see the sculpt.
Did you give her an earring?
No,
Or am I just seeing?
I think you're just seeing things. She's got a messed up, like, no earlobe ear
Right.
on one side. No earring.
Oh, okay. It just kind of looks like a big hoop.
Yes. Oh, like just over here.
No, on this side.
This. Oh, okay.
A little bit.
It is a big. Yes, you need my attention too. If you want my attention too, I'm gonna pick you up and put you on camera.
Oh my god.
No, actually, I'm not gonna do that. You were the hairiest thing that ever harried. Get fuzz in my clay.
She also would not like that very much.
I mean, she doesn't love being picked up.
Like I
She's
should
not.
see you. Grudgemo with the pearl earring. Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit of neck sculpting.
So what's the intention with the neck part? With her neck meats?
I'm just gonna be sculpting in some more anatomical features. So the tendons that run down the front never really were put in.
I might zoom in if you're going to focus on the neck for a bit.
If you want
that okay?
to, you do you. Don't know how long I'll be sculpting on this, but
Oh, just let me know if you're going to go somewhere weird.
won me a big squishmallow Dragonite Pokemon. Congratulations.
From the auction.
I would assume.
Yeah, I saw those. I may have won a sign with slighted letters. Maybe. Yep.
Something about women be shopping.
Huh.
All right, come here, potato.
Is it potato time? Check before she runs away. Oh. She literally velcroed herself to the carpet. She looks so displeased.
Are you displeased? Are you really displeased, though? Are you really displeased?
Yes.
Now you may get down.
Now you are covered in hair.
Yep.
Hey, potato. She's coming right back.
Well, yeah.
Bye.
It's the worst thing about that cat. She does not know what she likes.
Like, okay, anyway, back to sculpting.
Yes. Never gonna be able to keep that cat quiet.
Kim Kim's Adam's apple.
Yeah.
Could be.
Gotta get those waddly neck meats. Decided that the same light we've been using for who knows how long
Well, I
is no
zoomed
longer
in.
adequate.
No, it looks dark. Because you're working right in a shadow.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason. Just imagining a can with her picture on it. Gam Gam's waddly neck meat. You won't get waddlier.
It's probably true. Well, no, you will get waddlier. I've done significantly waddlier neck meats. That doesn't show.
You're gonna need to, yeah.
That
So
doesn't.
of course it's not in focus.
Yeah, and it's also, yeah, it's a whole thing.
She has not yet begun to waddle.
She has not. Yeah, it is sort of too bad we can't get a brighter. We're kind of at the mercy of our green lights being what they are.
I don't think we grab that thing
No, because that wouldn't be green.
in. No.
We have a green festive Halloween light happening.
Why?
Because it lights up the shadowy side of things. I like to use, instead of just using a directional light, which is pretty common for sculptors, I actually like to use a colored light, because then I can still have, like, I can have actual light. I can see what I'm doing well, but it shows me where the shadows will be. Occasionally I'll actually have
Favorite Christmas movie?
favorite Christmas movie. I mean, I was just thinking about the Mystery Science Theater for which movie was it where they did the wassailing joke? Canned wassail?
Yes. I don't know. I mean, I would guess it would probably be Christmas. Maybe Santa Claus versus the Ice Cream Bunny?
No, it wasn't that.
No?
It's one of the older ones. With, well, it was with Mike, though. So it wasn't one of the first two seasons.
Oh, it's from Touch of Satan.
Yeah, Gentle Touch of Satan.
This is where the fish live.
Yes, it is quite handy to have multicolored lights for sculpting. Which is a weird thing. I've not seen it. I've not seen people recommend it, but it's very handy. It does look cool. Yeah, it looks even cooler if I get a like a warm colored light, like a red or an orange on one side and the green on the other. Potato.
Hello. Yes.
You poor, neglected, pathetic thing. I feel like Granny's upper lip is a little too pronounced. Gotta get a thin, villainous lip. I'm gonna be bouncing back to the neck too.
Huh?
I'm gonna be bouncing back to the neck. I just saw a thing and wanted to make the change while it was at this angle.
Definitely think we need to get something better for that.
For
Drive
filming?
me crazy.
I'm not sure what else you would want to use. Or are you talking about the
Just because whenever we like loosen it and tighten it back
Oh,
up again,
that, not the
it
camera.
like it won't stay put.
Uh-huh. Well, there is one simple answer to that.
I don't want to hear it. Probably yes.
With fucking with it?
No.
I feel pretty advanced with this whole stream setup, honestly.
I mean, it's cool.
This is way better than I would normally.
Annoying.
So we need a motion controlled track cam
Ha.
that you can fiddle with from over there.
Very cool.
I don't know if we need all that.
Usually those things are metal. It's okay. That's what's fucking up my day or what?
No, I don't actually think it is. I think the part that you're... I think the part that's fucking up your day is actually the metal bit. I suspect it's because the...
Stick.
I know it's plastic. That's not the part that I was talking about. There's a metal set. Yeah. There's a metal set screw in there, and it's interfacing with the end of this bar, which is aluminum. And I think that aluminum piece has been grooved.
Did you use specific actress or pictures as reference?
I used a few different. Right now I'm actually looking at a picture of older Shelley Duvall. Yeah, lots of different references. Nobody in super specific. Most of my reference was actually for the burn scarring that I pulled up for this one. I've got lots of gory pictures. Yep, I always thought her work in The Shining was really good. One of those performances you really can't think of anybody else that would be able to do it. Yeah, for the most part, this one is just invented in the face. Yeah. Yeah, I should probably do a proper likeness portrait piece on stream at some point.
What was that?
I should do a proper likeness portrait on stream at some point.
You should.
Considering that that's actually like.
What do you think you would do?
I don't know. I have been thinking about a project with like a Freddy Krueger.
Danny Trejo.
I could do Danny Trejo. I enjoy Danny Trejo's work. I'm not sure what kind of Danny Trejo, because I wouldn't want to do just a regular portrait.
Chewie says, yes, Danny.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing a Freddy Krueger kind of a funnier piece with could do a Danny Trejo with tacos. That'd probably have to be just for the stream though.
With Muppets.
Muppet Trejo. I did do a sculpt, which is a mashup of Tim Curry and kind of the style from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. So this is more usual for my work with portraiture that I'm actually going to make a mug for. Which we can't see because it's...
I mean, probably.
I have terrible lag on my screen.
He almost has a bit of, like, Jack Nicholson.
He does have a little bit of Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
It's because the face is quite shortened. All of the killer clowns from outer space, their nose is really, really short, and it starts like right between their eyes, basically. So I wanted to keep some of that, some of the like excessive wrinkling from the killer clowns. But as much Tim Curry smile as I could manage. But yeah, that could be an interesting...
He's hot. Wonk McDonald? Oh. Wait, do you mean Gunk McDonald?
So I do like to, typically like to put a little bit of a little something something on my portraits if I'm going to do it for a mug. Or I suppose things that I have permission is fine. Much more better. She's still in good focus.
Where are you gonna be looking?
I mean, just kind of around the whole thing like usual.
Okay.
Yes. See how this works. I've got some Chavant wrapper. See if the monster clay rejects it. Yes, I've been kicking around a few ideas for my upcoming bigger project, like an undead Captain Crunch.
And stick with the
Well, I don't know.
cereal theme for a bit.
Probably not right away, but either undead or like just the head of Captain Crunch,
Like
a legit
hanging
beheaded
with
beheaded Captain Crunch.
Could be fun.
The undead Frosted Flakes tiger would be a thing. A real horror version of the Trix Rabbit. Yep, definitely do an evil leprechaun.
All leprechauns are evil.
All leprechauns are evil? Yeah. Another fun project is doing some like alternate casting stuff. Yeah, I do enjoy a bit of fantasy casting work. No Willem Dafoe though. He's like the fantasy cast for practically everything. That's just cheating at that point.
Yeah, that's fair.
Willem Dafoe Joker. I thought Robin Williams would have done a good Joker. Especially after he did a couple of the more horror movies that he was in. So was it 1 Hour Photo that he was the creepy pharmacist?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just being able to pull that switch between the zany Robin Williams and like super creepy, crazy. Could have been a whole thing.
Stairs.
Okay.
Be right back.
No?
No.
None for you. Do love working through plastic for fine wrinkles. It is super effective with monster clay. YouTube stream still there? Okay. Looks like Aunt May from Spider-Man. Like the comic Spider-Man? Or one of the movies? I don't actually remember the movies very much. Comics version. Yeah. Gotta be honest, the thing I remember most about Aunt May from the Spider-Man comics was her action figure that yes, the doll. I think it was Kenner put out the Aunt May, the Hulk Aunt May. Yeah, I do remember the Ashens review now that you mention it. Yep, the one where we're 99% certain they just borrowed the body from one of the other super jacked up action figures. Kingpin was always an interesting villain. I don't know if you saw the is it Netflix? No. HBO did the Penguin show with Colin Farrell. Fancy Juggernaut. I like the idea of Fancy Juggernaut. Yeah, the facial prosthetics they did for Colin Farrell in that were really good. Show wasn't bad. Lots of people seem to like it.
That was pretty good.
Yep, a little drama-y for my personal taste, but that is how TV shows work.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time. Or any length of time you wanted to have. And you would, naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. Every kind of pleasure. And after several nights, 75 years of total pleasure, you would say, well, it's pretty great. Let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be.
Now what you doing?
I am collecting up some clay out of my hot pot. Starting to think about where the pouring cup is going to live on this thing. Gonna look like we're giving Granny a little hat. Hmm?
Different hats?
Different hats. It'd be kind of the same little hat I usually end up putting on everything.
Your removable hat with a veil?
I did think about doing a veil on this sculpt over her burn side, but I thought the burn side was more interesting on its own.
She would rock a veil.
Hmm?
I said she probably would rock a veil.
She probably would, but I don't know. I think she's down with the burns. She's got a bit of that Odin thing. She traded some bodily disfigurement for more knowledge and powers. Yeah, Chewie gets it.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard to decide exactly how much.
I can inside. And a widow Odin.
Just a widow Odin. Sounds like a terrible comic strip. It's just widow Odin. Hanging out with the Muppet babies. Always hard to decide just how much mug hole I want to put in one of these. I think I may tip hers back a little bit. We way woo wa woo widow Woden. Apparently. Yeah, I think I'll keep most of the top of her head from the front. It's just the pouring cup. So this is where the clay will go in and out, and it will eventually be the hole in the top of the mug. Just deciding whereabouts that's going to be. And what portion of her head is going to stay. What portion is going to go? I think I'm going to keep it a little further back. This one. I think it has the tendency, or has the potential to look kind of cool with some like drink garnish going on. So I do want a little bit more opening this time. Sometimes the openings on my mugs can get quite small. Quite small. I think that will be adequate. think I may want to give her a tiny bit of a pedestal bottom. I have the space. Kind of like the look of this. Sort of classical sculpture bust kind of thing that's happening in here. Thinking just stand her up even a quarter of an inch or so. Because I don't always have a plan for exactly how these are going to mug. This is definitely one of the times when I did not have a fully fleshed out plan.
She says she thinks it looked pretty good on the pedestal.
Yeah, it will be pretty,
Worship me!
it'll be pretty small. Just stand it up just slightly. So I've only got half an inch at most. Clay gets quite gooey. Looked like she was just about to get teabagged. Just a little bit of water on the glass palette will keep her from sticking. We need quite this much. It's a tiny bit like making candy sometimes. It's also a chance to get a little bit of adjustment to the angle if I want to. I just kind of smashed her down on a little clay pad. And now I take my X-Acto. Just kind of trim this around. I don't want to go too much smaller. Because then things will get unsteady, but this is just kind of like adding a little foot to a piece of pottery. Kind of visually lifts her ever so slightly. Still under height. Do like that, I think. It's like you need just a little bit more. It's a bit more like it. Do you think, now that I'm looking at it, I might want to move her hair. Let me try this, just for funsies.
Gasp.
Oh, that didn't work.
This is what you get when you use cheap pumpkin carving tools.
That was a pumpkin carving.
I would think it would be strong enough for this.
You would
It's
think?
got to cut through a pumpkin.
You'd be wrong. I don't know if the old ones would have been any better. I think I do like that better. And that will make it easier to mold too. Just moved her ponytail, her bun thing down a little.
Mm. Okay. She's just getting her hair did.
She's just getting her hair did. Nothing weird. Just getting your hair did.
It's still gonna be like the tiny little bun though, still, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You like the tiny little bun?
Yes.
Quality over quantity, what?
Yes.
Do you feel very seen with the
Yeah,
tiny little
100%.
bun?
Stay Alive 7.
Stay
It's
Alive
looking
7.
pretty amazing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think we're getting nearly there. Keep noticing little things that need adjusting, but we're getting closer all the time.
Want to give her a slow spin?
Sure.
So I really like the shirt. I don't know what you call that, like the collar? The floofy collar?
Floofy collar thing?
Yeah.
I'm willing to call it the floofy collar thing. The ruffles.
Well, not just the ruffles, but the rest of it.
Oh, the rest of it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just kind of putting together some like old like
Like a little-
pilgrim dresses and things. Oh, thanks, Stay Alive. Stay Alive. Stay Alive 7. Yes, they are clear marbles. I like to use those as eye forms.
Okay, but the stank eye.
The stank eye is real.
Yes.
I mean, look at, if anybody is gonna deserve the stank eye, like, she's definitely earned the right to stank eye whoever. The don't be questioning Granny's stank eye. Yes. Are you having a good evening? Stay alive.
I thought you were gonna call them stank eye for a second there.
Stay Alive 7. Text is very, very small, but I can read. Din time. We are doing well. Yes, our din was peatsy.
So much cheese.
Yes, Costco peatsy in specific. They do have pretty good pizza. Very big, very heavy. The Costco pizza. It's value pizza.
There's definitely
The next day or 2 or 4. Well, the good news is, Stay Alive, I'm super dyslexic, so most typos I don't even notice. This is a safe space for creative spelling. But definitely not for anything that can be even the most loosely interpreted as a curse word. I can't see those. Silly thing. Twitch is very touchy about the dirty words. Or at least it is on my screen. I'm not signed in, so I get the kids I get the family friendly version.
I could fix that for you.
It's fine. It's good to know when it comes up, I would think.
I suppose.
Checking my height. We have limits on our kiln shelves, so I can't let these things get too tall.
For a second, because I believe the bathroom is coming out.
Okay.
Oh, we're back.
Have fun. Now I just need to decide if I want to give her some nice witchy accoutrement of some variety. It was still fast.
Focus.
All right.
Beep, 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 beep. Now what are you doing? Oh goodness.
I am considering whether or not she needs some little witchy accoutrement.
What do you mean by accoutrement?
I was thinking a few different things. Seeing how they look. A little lilac-y bottle. A little thing with potion bits in it.
Bones?
Well, it'd be hard to tell. What would be in
Well,
the
no,
bottle?
I didn't mean like in the bottle.
Oh,
I meant
you meant
that,
some bones?
yeah,
Give her some
in
bones.
addition to.
Could definitely give her some bones.
No, for, like, if you gave her an earring on one side, it would look funny without having an ear to stick an earring on the other side.
I could stick an earring on the in the scar tissue.
Ew. Did we talk about tattoos? I don't remember. Or that was the hag's
I don't know if we talked about tattoos. We did do tattoos on the hag's foot.
A ring with a desiccated ear hanging from it.
That'll be a thing.
What if she had her own ear hanging from a necklace around her neck?
She just collects ears now.
Yeah,
That's her thing.
the ears are her thing, yes.
She's like the tooth fairy, but with ears.
That would be pretty funny.
With just the loby bit.
Not
She's
the
still
whole
got the
thing,
whole.
just the lobe.
Yeah. Well, her ear would just be the lobe.
I suppose.
I don't know if the potion and bottle thing makes sense. I think I probably want to keep her on the plainer side. She's got quite a lot of fun personality happening already. With the burns and the stink eye.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Speaking of the hag's foot, I was giving my hag's foot mold a feel today.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting close. Yep, we'll mold that up very soon. Mm.
And then how far behind are we with molding stuff or pouring stuff?
Pouring.
How many molds do you have that are like in progress?
Oh, like stuff that I'm actively making making castings of.
Or two?
Well, that will be 3. Just 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The super secret project,
Yes.
fruit and common, and now the hag's foot mold.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I'm sort of happy with it. I'm pretty happy with it. I've only got the one example out of the kiln yet, so
Speaking of Big Daddies.
why does it look like Big Daddy needs to pee?
I don't know.
Or
I'm assuming because of these foot things kind of make it sweeter turn
he's
nasty.
shocked. Would that be goofy? Her little hair sticks like finger bones.
Oh. No. 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 Hmm.
Finger bones aren't really long enough.
That's
for
what I
hair
was gonna
sticks.
say. Finger bone wouldn't logically make sense.
No. About the only bones that would logically make sense would be like chicken bones.
Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna say goofy.
I don't like that. Yes. Yeah, so I will need to come up with a new project by next Tuesday, I think.
Any ideas?
Ton. I've got a little Cyclops that I have vaguely started the armature for. I have been considering doing a little shrunken head, just like a real poured up shrunken head kind of thing. Little something for the tiki people, as the last one was kind of more of a coffee mug. I also have a Frankenstein monster that needs doing at some point, although he keeps getting put off. Because I have so many different projects. Probably not the Freddy Krueger project that I've been considering. It's because I just did burn scarring with this one. But yes, I think a nice scary Terry would be fun. Oh, we have more offers for cheap viewers. Yeah.
Bye bye. Prostrate eating?
I feel like we were too hasty with prostate eating.
But it's not prostate eating. It's prostrate eating.
Either or. I'm willing to see where they're going with this. Elaborate.
You know where they were going. It wasn't good.
I mean, we've had a little bit of fun teasing the spam bots. And the not bots. The live action spam was good fun. Yeah, when the scammers ask if your products are available and where you're located, sometimes they get very saucy when you tell them you're currently upstairs cuddling their mom.
That was pretty. Yeah, Chewie, did we tell you about that one?
We got a couple of minutes left, so we may save that for off.
We did.
I think we saved the text for that too. Or posted about it, I don't think.
Yeah, I still have.
Okay. So there's still a little more cleanup, a little more tinkering around to do on this, but I don't think she'll change markedly. Unless I just straight up, drop it. That's always a possibility. Yeah, we're gonna not do that.
Good call.
But yeah, we'll have a new monster for next week.
Whee!
Might be Cyclops.
Very cool.
Give it a nice slow turn.
Awesome. Okay, so it is 10 o'clock.
It is 10.
We shall
Yeah.
pack it in. Thanks for coming, guys.
Mhm.
We will see you next day.
Bye. I see what you